detectives. It's Lady Isis, the spiritual detective, and you are tapped into Tarot Tea After Dark, okay? Where we tap into the shadows, we reveal spiritual crimes, we investigate the investigations, and we just go down and through there, and we come back up to the light, okay? Because, you know, things be going on in the shadows, and people be thinking that they slick, and they getting away with all these psychological manipulations and things, okay? So I'm going to start this reading off with my psychological investigation and justice deck. And then we're going to move on to wherever spirit guides us. I shade to the ancestors, the divine beings who are here to protect us and guide us on our journeys, our ancestors. I shade to the Great Mother, the creator of all life, the Most High. What message do we have for the collective tonight? Okay, be sure to hit that like button on your way in. I just looked at the timer and it said 1:11, so that can definitely be significant for someone here. Could have been saying 1:11. Okay. What message do we have for the collective here, Spirit? We see feds is coming. Somebody got the feds coming here. And they don't want me to talk about it. But I'm going to take this out. I'm going to keep this here. Okay, somebody could be seeing red cars a lot. And you can also be a Sagittarius. You're safe now. What else is here, Spirit? Greetings. Greetings. I forgot to hit our bowl, our singing bowl, okay? I share y'all greetings. You're going to catch this replay. Be sure to hit that like button on your way in and subscribe if you're new here, if you're feeling the vibes, okay? How y'all doing tonight? See Randon in the chat. Randon always in the chat lately, these days. Okay, this auntie. Okay, this auntie keep coming out here. Something to do with somebody's auntie. Okay. What is the vibes here? Should I keep this deck? I think I'm going to come back to this because I feel like I shouldn't. Okay. Let me go with this deck. And then we just going to dive in. I want to dive in. Dang. Somebody wants you to know that they're becoming a better person. Not if the feds coming. You done did something. Or they want you to believe they could drive a red car. Okay. Hey, Pure Stallion. I'm becoming a better person. You ain't got to tell nobody that. You just become a better person. You just do, right? That's how you know they lying. So many things remind them of you. I don't know. Sound like a manipulator. But we're going to tap into what else they got going on here. I regret lying to you. Okay, and finding out the truth crushed me. So maybe you found out about something that this person was involved in. Okay, they could be a Sagittarius here. And finding out this truth crushed you. Okay. And I know I was a distraction from your pain. No, I was a distraction from your pain. So it's giving karmic vibes. Okay, it's giving toxic. You say I said so. Tasha, right, I know, but it's saying Pure Stallion on my phone. Tasha. And plus I see your picture too, so I know it's you. Okay. Yeah, this person is a player. And it's in a reverse, okay? And this could be a male or female. My reads are timeless, okay? And energy, it's fluid, okay? The gender is fluid here. But we got player, and we got numbing, okay? So this person is all over the place. These people, take it how it resonate, okay? They may do a lot of self-medicating, and that's because they numb, okay? They're really not looking to settle, and they're keeping their options open. Somewhere here. And they make irrational decisions. And they can have a sneaky link. Okay? And maybe this sneaky link is involved with the feds. That's what it's giving now. The truth is going to come out. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Ashe? Yeah. This person doesn't live in a moment. They just make irrational decisions. They got irrational behaviors. Okay, they are not a vibe. We got good vibes in the reverse. And today, something could have happened today with between you and this person. Okay, and finding out the truth crushed you. So you found out about their low-key situation they had going on, some type of hidden lover here. Or some type of hidden alliance is what I'm getting to. Okay, so just take that how it resonates. But keep in mind, you are safe. Okay, Spirit wants you to know that you are safe. Ooh, look, receipts. Yeah, you find out some type of evidence, or you're going to, collective. You're going to find out some evidence about this person here, this group. Okay, because it don't have to just be one specific person. Or this third party situation going on here. And it's probably going to leave you fucked up. Like, damn. Like, I felt like something was off, but I didn't know it was this bad. And it could have something to do with the feds. Okay, y'all see that? And we got the black sheep out here. You started, maybe you digging for some information. Maybe that's what's going on. Like, they want you to believe something that you don't feel is right. Like, your intuition is telling you something else. So, you're going against the grain. That's how they looking at you. That's how they looking at you, like you're going against the grain. We got the Mabu card popping out here. So, this was somebody you was in a relationship, someone here. You were in a relationship with this person, and it's given like you really thought that y'all were exclusive. But Spirit says this was rooted in lust here. And greed. They're very inconsiderate. Okay? And it's like they wanted you to be okay with being a second option. Or they bullshit. They wanted you to be good with that. Yeah, fucking right. Look. Things are turning around. We had the turn card in the reverse, okay? This person, I'm telling you, they numbing themselves out. They doing a lot of drinking, smoking, alcohol, whatever. Partying. Look, frenemy at the bottom of the deck. This person two-faced with hidden motives. Two-faced with hidden motives. And you're going to be finding out exactly what the motives is. Trust your intuition at this time. 10 years as of 10/31. Yeah, because that black sheep card out here is definitely just choosing you. You know, when you're a black sheep, you're no longer able to be manipulated. Right, we got TikTok in the reverse, the clock in the reverse, okay? They didn't want this to end, but someone here wanted this to end, and you reached a breaking point, a deadline, okay? It's over for them. You're feeling safe now. See that where the black sheep card is? You're feeling safe now. And you are. Spirit says you are. You could drive a red car. Or you want a red car. Look. They are mad. They not happy that you left. We got the skirt. You skirted on that ass. And they not happy about that, okay? You escaped. You know, see, manipulators hate when you the one that get away. They hate that you get away. It's like you forever will become an op to this person. Or you will forever. We gonna be forever. Ain't that what Cardi B said? Like that's how they think. So, you know, but it ain't your fault that they a goddamn friend of me. Trying to act like they love you, trying to act like they there for you, trying to, you know, keep you around so they can continue to leech off you and sip slow. No. No, yeah, you played detective on that ass. Shout out to the spiritual detectives. We investigate the investigations. You ain't get shit over me. Okay? Not at all. And this is a roller coaster like dynamic here. Okay, a lot of highs and lows, hot and cold. You know, you got to walk on eggshells just to check the temperature of the room. Oh, you know, you shouldn't have to be reading a motherfucker like that. You should not be having to read a person like that. We are grown people. And then they would like to stonewall you here, right? Stonewall you, or now you developing strong boundaries, okay? And you're more guarded and they don't have access to you anymore. They don't have access to cause you to crash out anymore. They're losing the power that they thought they had over you. Hey, everybody in the chat, okay? Make sure y'all hitting that like button. If you could just coming in, 11:44 could be significant here as well. Okay. But right now, you're guarding your heart. Right now, spirit is guiding you to guard or telling you to guard your heart. Okay. And it's given too that this person became like a brick wall. Okay. So they can't even receive what they truly want deep down inside because of this brick wall that they have around their heart space because they're toxic as fuck. So as a defense mechanism and trying to survive due to childhood traumas and whatever hell else they carrying around, they became a brick wall. So they looking a person that really loves them authentically and unconditionally right in the fucking kisser. And they missing it every fucking time because they're delusional and they don't want to accept the fact that you are the real deal. And that don't have nothing to do with you, collective. That has everything to do with them. That's not for you to fix. Okay? Someone here needed to know that. Now they penny pinching without you. Now they penny pinching. They going through some type of financial struggle here. No. All right, I don't. Like, share, that, yep. She say like, share, subscribe. Ashe, appreciate you. Yeah, you took fast action here. Even if it took time, okay? Because we don't want to say, dang, I stayed in this relationship so damn long. I should have been left. You left when you had the courage and strength to do so. But when you left and wasn't no going back. You know what I mean? It's like once you made your mind made up here, had your mind made up here, it wasn't no going back. It's nothing that they can do or say to get you to come back to them. Or allow them back in your space. Just to do what? Gaslight you? Try to manipulate you? Lie? No. Okay? So you're progressing while they're still stagnant. Okay? They're not excited about it. Look, love bombing. Soon as... Spirit. They gonna try to come in with an offer to love bomb you back into this toxic karmic ass cycle. I think the fuck not. No. And then they don't want to accept no. You had years to get that shit right. Trying to keep you chained. It's in reverse. Them chains is broke. You're no longer codependent on this karmic. With all they lies. All they alibis. Okay? That's what it's giving. What they say, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the good. They don't like that. Oh, how dare you? How dare you have boundaries? How dare you see the truth? You know you a crazy motherfucker if you mad that somebody see the truth of the shit you been doing, bro. Like, you've been doing this shit and you try to keep me blind. You try to keep the collective blind from seeing the truth. Now they investigating, okay? Because they spiritual detectives any fucking way. You thought that they was weak. You took their kindness for weakness. That was what's going on. They accusing you of shit whole time. It was them. They trying to find shit on you whole time. It was them. I said they couldn't see the real thing right in their face. Yeah, they was trying to avoid accountability here. Tiptoeing around the truth. Now all of a sudden they want to become overly attentive. Now they want to take you out. Now they want to show you love. All to do what? Gain something personally because they're selfish. They ass is selfish and they ain't never satisfied in a bedroom, or they probably weren't even satisfying you in a bedroom. You just stuck around because you love they old raggedy ass. That's what it's giving. They wasn't even doing that, doing all that. Look, we got y'all look. See, they gonna try to get you back to this honeymoon phase here with this love bombing. Okay? I'm hearing that song. What's that song? Sexual. Do you mind if I choke you down? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I probably got the lyrics all screwed up. It's late at night, okay? But pick up what I'm putting down, okay? Because they thinking that magic stick or that magic Kit Kat or kitty is going to get you back where they want you to be at, okay? So they gonna try to love bomb you back into that honeymoon phase. That's an illusion. They lying. Okay? They lying. And they might even try to recruit other people to try to convince you to let them back in. Like, they sorry. You know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to do it. Give them another chance. Okay? Like doing shit that flying monkeys do. Okay? We got toxic masculinity here coming out as well. So you could definitely be a feminine that was dealing with a karmic. Okay? But he's a sad karmic now. Poor Tink. He's sad because you are not taking the bait. You are not taking the bait. And this was a lesson for you, honey. Okay? This was definitely somebody you was in a relationship with, and there was a third party involved. Okay, so maybe that's the information that you found out, collective, that they were seeing other people. Okay, but do know, it was nothing that you could have done to make them be faithful to you, because they got some kinky ass motherfucking ways. They ain't never satisfied. They will fuck a hole in a wall if it got lube. Okay, so it was nothing that you could do here. All right. Now let's see if some more information come out as to why the feds is coming on their ass. Okay. Yeah, you thought that y'all could be a power couple here. But it was an illusion. That's not even who they are. It was an illusion. Something about 30 days. Yeah, Spirit is saying block them. It's time to block them, collective. Yeah, their manipulation disguised as concern. Or this new lover coming in is going to be your power couple. Y'all going to be a power couple. Okay? You're not going to have to shrink yourself. Somebody could have short hair or a pixie cut. Yeah, they think that they could come in and mask their manipulation as concern and that you won't see the bullshit. Spirit saying block them. They won't be able to see shit at all. Right, they trying to sabotage your character. Best revenge is a level up, period. Best revenge is a level up because they going to swear but down you seeing somebody new. Who else you got in your life? What you got going on? Who you got? Look, you taking yourself on a trip. So I'm going to Jamaica. With who? Me. Baby, I know I'm the catch. Some about 30 days, okay? Shit, maybe you going on a trip soon. Maybe you planning a trip. Maybe your lover is from Jamaica. Your new one. Yeah, somebody on a boat. Somebody going on a cruise. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. They connected to the United Nation Corp. And then we got Divine Feminine, okay? So it's definitely giving divine being. This karmic relationship was like Gucci Mane and Keisha Kaur. That's exactly what it is. If you know anything about that relationship or you've been watching anything with Gucci Mane and Keisha, you know that she definitely got him under some type of spell. Okay? Something ain't right. And I feel like that's the energy that they were trying to keep you tethered to. Right, like we by ourselves. We don't need nobody to make us feel like we that girl or we that guy. No, it's in me, not on me, boo. Right, she was a fairy. Yeah, yeah, and we got 11:10 on the clock, y'all. So 11 could be significant. You are in alignment, okay? You are in divine alignment. Whole time you was a fairy. They mistreated that fairy. We got Frederick coming out. I'm hearing Freddie or Fred. You was there to help them heal. They rejected it. Okay, move on. Now they want to send you evil eye. 111. And money is coming. Okay, so in 30 days, a lump sum of money is coming, collective. Okay. Somebody could be 56 here. Doppelganger. Yeah, this person was envious of you. You're in a relationship with somebody you envy, and they thought that they can wear your essence. They thought that they could be you. How weird is that? Silence speaks louder than words. Exactly. Give them no attention, no response, no words. They don't deserve it. You don't deserve it. What's that song? I deserve what's Scrappy Mama song? She be dang, I wish I could play it. I can't even play it on YouTube. They gonna flag my ass. But look up that song I Deserve by Scrappy Mama. Mama D. Okay? That could be significant. 919 as well. Betrayal broke the illusion of expectation. They were never capable of loving you. Blessing in disguise. Ashe. Confirmation. I'm telling you, they addicted to sex. They got sex problems. They're never satisfied. And they stuck in a root chakra. And they tried to bind you to your root chakra. They tried to bind you to that lower nature, right? And Spirit is saying you are expanding your mind at this time, and them tables, they always turn. Them tables always turn. And look, I did say, didn't I say that earlier? Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. I wrote that at the bottom of this card right there. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Confirmation. Yeah, I just feel like the collective now, y'all just starting to see things very clearly. You're no longer gaslighting yourself out of your inner knowing, your intuition, and following your first mind. If it don't feel right the first time, off with their heads. You don't give a fuck. And that's how you have to be, okay? So this Sagittarius energy is really giving me like fire energy right now. Like you just burning shit down to the ground. Burning bridges, not giving a fuck. Really the bridge was an illusion because they was fake as fuck anyway. So it wasn't even real. Okay? Someone here. It was an illusion. It was betrayal, broke the illusion of expectation. They betrayed you so many times to where you ain't had no choice but to see the truth and expand your mind. And question, why the fuck do I keep going through these same cycles? Why do it seem like it's a pattern here? Oh, because it is. Exactly. Somebody could be in a biker club or a gang. Okay, this could have something to do with these feds too, y'all. I'm still pulling energy for that as well. But they could be connected to a biker club or a gang. They got something to do with that. All right. Listen, clarity over closure. Spirit always remind us of that. Collective. Clarity over closure. You don't need that explanation because you trust in your intuition. I don't need to ask you 1,000 questions because I trust my intuition and inner knowing. Okay? Yeah, these people are superficial. They're fake. They don't even know who they are. They do anything to be accepted, validated, okay? Get some type of recognition from other people that don't give a damn about them. They're fake. Okay? Something could happen in the third world country as well. Group of down low women coming through here as well. And death trap scenario. That's all it was going to lead to you constantly sacrificing yourself. Okay? It was a strategic death trap scenario like. Okay? They envy your journey. They envy your ability to adapt. They envy your ability to recognize patterns, to investigate shit. They envy your ability to do that because then they feel exposed. Then they feel like you're seeing straight through them and they can't manipulate you like they manipulate everybody else. And you can't and won't. Okay? And won't. Yeah, Spirit is saying you was moving in silence the whole time. Continue to move in silence, collective. They thought they had you all figured out. Like they had you in like you was a cat in a bag or something. No. It never gave stupid. It never gave delusional. It never gave pushover. I just loved your funky ass. That's what that was. That's what I feel like the collective be feeling. I just loved your funky ass. And I gave you kindness. And you thought that was a weakness. You thought that was an opening for you to exploit the collective. Shame on you. Now you got to deal with your choices, okay? They mama karmic. Or you could have a karmic mama who is in on it with this, or they in some type of biker club together. Hell, somebody 67. 6'7". You know, the kids be saying that now, but somebody could be 67. And we got fertility. Yeah, you are in fertile grounds right now. You are manifesting quickly, okay? Spirit, you're expanding your mind. You're expanding your awareness. You're tuning your spiritual gifts. Okay, something about Friday. Maybe you was born on a Friday. Something took place on a Friday. Okay, it's giving me Venus energy. Okay, that's the planet of unconditional love, passion, desire, beauty. Okay, fertility. That's what it's giving. And that's the energy that you are in, Divine Collective and detectives. Yeah, I just seen leveling up again. Here we go. Leveling up. Purposely chooses to misunderstand you to cause you chaos and confusion. They knew exactly what you was feeling. They knew exactly what you were saying. They knew exactly how you felt, what you wanted, what you desired from them. But they purposely withheld that because they wanted to be able to weaponize it at the right time to love bomb you back into this karmic cycle. That was what this was about. It wasn't that they misunderstood you and you could have been feeling like you was being like, dang, why nobody understand me? Feeling literally like you are misunderstood. It was on purpose. We are all adults. People choose not to understand other people because they want to control how another person think. What else could it be? You know, like what else could it be? That you just or trying to gaslight you to make you feel like how you felt didn't matter. Or, oh no, it wasn't like that. And you like, no, it kind of felt, you was giving me op vibes. Like, if you got a problem or something. Or trying to make you gaslight yourself. Like, no, you giving me vibes like you don't want me around. You don't want to be around me. Oh no, it ain't that. No, that's exactly what it was. You didn't want to be around me. You envied me. I'm telling y'all, they want to wear your skin. R. Kelly. Okay, so maybe the feds is coming because this person got something to do with some R. Kelly type shit. Okay, I got sin and evil eye again. They're envious of your courage. Yeah, belittling you. I see y'all in the chat, jokester spirits. Yeah, trying to control shit. No. They are exiled from divine protection. Your intuition is sacred technology. They are not protected. What they ass got coming, they ain't going to be able to stop it, period. for doing what they did. Unexpected financial difficulties as well. So not only are they not going to be protected from what's coming to their ass, they ain't going to have no money to pay to get up out of this because the Fed's coming. You ain't going to be able to get out of it. And you are a master manifester. I told y'all. Told y'all. That's what I was picking up. Yeah, Spirit say be still. Somebody here feels like they need a vacation and we'll get one. We had Jamaica out here. It don't have to necessarily be Jamaica, but somebody definitely going on a trip on that favorite rocket ship. Okay? Yeah, these people are mentally ill. Look at that. Mentally ill. You are not yoked. We got yoked in the reverse. You are not yoked with this mentally ill, deranged, diabolical entity. Okay? Because when you really think about it, when you in a relationship or some type of friendship with a person who are not their true self, then that's practically a goddamn demon, ain't it? That's a psychopath. Shit. Spirit say question everything. You're gaining new perspectives here. Be open to receive. 33 could be significant as well. Be open to receive at this time. And yeah, they was doing domination spells. I'm telling you. Very abusive. Very. You know, domination spells, they want to keep you like, you know, they want to keep you down under their foot. Having control over you, controlling how you think, how you respond, how you even show up in the world. They wanted to dominate every aspect of your being. That's envy. That's jealousy. 1, 2, 3. So Spirit is saying be open to receive. Stay in your power. Okay? For someone here, you need to do some mirror magic, which is basically saying affirmations in a mirror, looking at yourself in the eye, reaffirming yourself, okay? Because this person tried to tear you down. They tried to tear down your confidence so that you will never get back up. To make you feel like you are unworthy of love. You are unworthy of people caring about you. And that they only could care about you. That's what this domination spell would do. Playing psychological and mind games. Okay? Yeah, we got insidious here. Mentally ill, insidious. And domination spells. So it's given like ritualistic abuse. Like they would, it's cycles. I'm saying like cycles here. Okay? Okay, that's what I'm getting. See, somebody put handler in there, and I was getting ready to say that. That's exactly what the energy is here. They were supposed to maintain dominance, power, and control over you, and that was what they were sent to do. I'm really getting they were paid to do this to you. Okay? But you are divinely guided and protected. Spirit say be open and ready to receive. So that means you have to stay grounded, stay within yourself, affirm yourself. Every negative word that this karmic demon said to you, you override that with something positive quickly. Don't let it fester. Don't let it fester because you are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are love. Spirit already said you are love. You are worthy to be loved. But that start with self, okay? And so then you can attract those people. And these low vibrational frequencies that coming out through here, okay, trying to tether you to these low vibrational timelines and loops, they won't even have access to you, handler or not. Fuck that. They don't have no power. Why you think they got to do domination spells and play psychological mind games? They don't have no power. They wanted you to believe you had no power, and that's because you didn't have high self-esteem and high self-worth. So they exploited that. And then they used it to control you. Okay? Yes. Get Up, Stand Up by Bob Marley. Don't give up the fight. The fight is you for your divinity. Don't let people who mistreat you the first time get access to you any more times after that. They don't deserve you. 1, 2, 3 on the timer on the clock. They don't deserve you, collective. Get up and stand up for something, or you're going to fall for anything. Now that you recognize the patterns and you are expanding your mind and you're open to receive this knowledge, this wisdom that the universe is kicking to you, okay, then you will be able to spot these patterns in real time and no longer be a victim to this psychological manipulation bullshit. Yeah, groomer. Soon as I look down, I see groomer, which is basically a handler. Okay, somebody karmic mother groomed them to receive this type of relationships. That's what happened here. Somebody's mother was involved. Okay, they wanted you in the energy of overthinking, uncertainty. But see, overthinking could also be a gift if you look at it from a different perspective, where you're able to question everything, okay, and over analyze things. And that's how you, when you start questioning things, you start to gain new awareness and perspective, because spirit is going to guide you. 313, spirit is going to guide you to the exact question and answer, or the exact resolution to what it is that you are needed to know. Okay. You're gonna read it on a meme. You're probably run into a video. You may be running on to this live where you're receiving the confirmation that you need. You're going to be guided to the exact information at the exact time that you are ready to receive it. But you got to be open, okay? But you've been questioning some things, someone here, and maybe even sounded crazy to you too. But I'm here to tell you the truth is stranger than fiction. Okay, so this karmic mother been doing a lot of gossiping about you, maybe even a karmic father, take it how it resonate. Okay, but this family, this person that's connecting in your family was doing the grooming as well. See, that's the handler comes after the grooming. Transgender is here as well. Karmic father. Boom. This has something to do with your parents. I can't make this up. This is all spirit. I'm just a channeler. Okay? Ashe, what is this? So sound healing is significant here. Raise your vibration and your frequency. Sound healing. Okay? Very important here. Keep your field clean, or not clean, but keep your field, regulate your nervous system. Someone here needs to listen to sound waves that regulates their nervous system. Okay? Because you need your nervous system regulated in order to receive this information that's coming in. Okay? Yeah, spiritual narcissist. That's what it's given. You was born in a family of spiritual narcissists who groomed you. Now they talking shit about you. Okay, these people they lack accountability. They avoid the elephant in the room. And they the reason that everybody turned against you. Okay? They are the reason. They groomed you, and they groomed other people to turn against you as well. Lies. What are you carrying that was never meant to be yours? Spirit wants you to ask yourself this question. What are you carrying that was never meant to be yours? Okay? Could that be, abandonment wounds? Could that be, lack of self-worth, feeling insecure, lacking confidence in yourself to speak your truth? Those were never yours. These people, the way that they programmed you was through projections, right? They projected onto you. They abused you. Trauma, We got trafficking models, flow over hustle. Okay, so with flow over hustle, that has something to do with you receiving, okay? That's what divine feminine energy does, receive. And when you are in alignment with the universe, you're going to be in an energy of receiving versus hustling, versus trying to see somebody here be trying to keep yourself busy. I'm even getting like workaholic. Okay, Annie could be significant. Anna is what I'm hearing as well. But someone here is trying to keep themselves busy, but it's almost like you're going nowhere fast. Somebody needs to be still, okay? And really question and really question things, okay? Really question, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Whew. Y'all. What else is here, Spirit? Black Panther walks with you. Somebody has a Black Panther spirit. And somebody, the energy of Osiris is with you as well. Okay, so that's rebirth, resurrection, divine kingship, spiritual evolution, and becoming whole. Okay, so the energy of Osiris is helping. You know what I'm really getting? This is more so like Osset, Isis, goddess Isis energy. Okay, this energy is helping you to integrate and become whole, right, and heal. That's what's going on here. So you're going through a rebirth right now. You're evolving. Okay, someone here tried to bind you to the astral. One of these karmics, possibly this karmic mother and father, tried to bind you to the astral realm. Okay, or this partner that we were talking about earlier, y'all. 4114 could be significant. Human trafficking ring. Okay, so they've been trafficking models and trafficking rings. Okay, so that trafficking models, that was a cover up. Okay, somebody was some type of photographer, videographer, something like that. But the feds is coming because they got some insidious shit going on. And I was waiting for that energy to come out to confirm why the feds is coming for that ass. Okay, and that's it. Period. So they got exactly what they're getting. We got testing your limits to see how far you will let them slide. They turn this shit into a slip and slide. Like, no. Put an end to that. Put an end to that. Yeah, messy family member communicating with the op. That handler. Your messy ass family was communicating with the op. Telling you, they sent them to you. They created an alliance to bind you. So to say it's time to say no. Enough is enough. Not happening to you, is happening for you, and you all the way up. You all the way up, okay? Your mental health is stable, or it's getting there. Yeah, they got some type of private network going on too. Robinson, Johnson, Dean, Jackson, Dixon, Smith, Charles. That could be a first or last name, or your name can start with one of those last names that I just said. And Spirit is saying, be still. When everything seems to be falling apart, remember, better things are coming together. He said, I saw my brother slip in a side door to meet him, so I wouldn't suspect it. Wow. See, they be thinking we stupid. No, we seen you. We clocked it. We seen you. Sometimes, I step back and let a person, I want to see how far you gonna go. Nah, I don't give a damn no more. You getting cut off the first time. Soon as I feel like you doing some weird shit, you gone. You up out of there. Work smarter, not harder. Exactly. Work smarter, not harder. These people are childish. Okay? Like you just said, trying to slide through the door, think you ain't see them, childish. And that's because they doing some op shit working against you. This is a family with no aspirations, no good intentions. They lazy, they apathetic, they in survival consciousness. They have suffered from lawlessness. They desperate. Okay? And desperation knows no bounds. Okay, 444 could be significant as well. 4411 is also significant here. Okay, I'm going to get ready to close this reading. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple from this deck here, and then I'm going to give y'all some closing oracle cards. And then we're going to go about our merry day, night, whatever time it is where you are. Okay, I got air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and I also got earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, karma, tenfold. Okay, justice, stay in spiritual court and return to sender. Exactly. Chosen one. Let your light shine. Anything else here? Maybe one more. This was in a reverse, but they was casting spells to speaking negative. I told you they gossiping about you, but who gives a damn? They gossiping about you because they can't fuck with you. That's why. And they mad that you escaped. They mad that you got away. They mad that you ain't coming back. And they mad that you cut them off. Okay? 133, you say, which is basically 333 somewhere. 333 can definitely be significant. Move some closing cards for the collective here. Yeah. You got to be on this type of journey if you vibing with this message here. Okay? Or my collective. Okay? Spiritual growth. Ashe. You are currently experiencing a lesson. I'm trying to turn this light off. Required for your spiritual evolution. And we have fear here. Say your fears are keeping you from moving forward into the life that you desire. Okay? Someone here. We got life path number 1. You could be a life path number 1 and or 4. Okay? And then we got universal bank in a reverse. Okay? So I'm going to take this as a reverse. And I'm about to explain why. Everything you need to thrive is already here. So somebody out of fear is not able to make themselves aware of just how abundant, infinitely abundant you are and how much access that you actually do have. And that's because fear is creating blockages in your perception. So spirit is causing you to let go of these limited beliefs. I didn't even know this was the next card, but it's in reverse. So spirit is causing you to let go of these limited beliefs. Okay, this situation calls for reprogramming your belief system. If that ain't a confirmation, y'all, I don't know what is. We was talking about that. Spirit was saying that your mind is expanding, but it requires you to let go of these limited beliefs and fear. And speak up. Somebody here is not speaking up. You got to speak up and speak your truth. Okay? That's how you reclaim your power. That's how you call divine just judgment and justice on these karmics who was intentionally trafficking your mind, your soul, your spirit. Okay? These spiritual narcissists. Talk about your experience. It's your experience. They can't take that away from you. And they can't make you feel bad about it either when they was the ones that caused the goddamn trauma to begin with. Okay? So your soul is guiding you to stand in your light and speak your truth. The number 23 could be significant and as well. Okay? I'll be talking too fast. Time to lighten up. You may be taking life a little bit too serious and your support team is here. Ashe. That's why I'm going to leave this reading. Y'all have a big, beautiful day, night, evening, whenever you catch this live, for the ones that catch this replay. And I'm sending you all peace, love, light, sovereignty, healing, okay? And I encourage you on this day, at this time, to choose you unapologetically and authentically. Make they ass hate you some more if that's the case. That ain't your problem. Be who you are. You're going to attract the people that resonate with you. And we are going to say, if you're here, if you're vibing with me, okay, then you already, part of you is already that. Okay? Where you are accepted, protected, loved, guided. Okay? All of the things. I'm getting sleepy. I actually forgot my train of thought. I actually forgot my train of thought, but y'all know what I'm talking about because you feel me. You feel me, right? And yeah, you're abundant. Stay in this 9 of Cups energy. You are abundant. You are infinitely abundant. All right, y'all. Peace, peace, family. Ashe.